what is up? Hopefully you guys are having an amazing day. Today we're going to be talking about what's happening with XRP in the XRP community. Now as you can see, 16 cents XRP. Now what do you guys think? Do you guys think XRP will go lower to like 10 cents or even lower than that? Or do you guys think it'll go higher from what it is now? But before we jump into the news, guys, I would like to say I'm not a financial advisor, nor this financial advice, just for entertainment value only. But XRP tweeted out,
my question is related to the overall policy. Spending all this money hasn't helped, and yet many allies that would endorse so much of what's been going on, whether it's the Fed or the Congress, they recognize that consumer spending is very, very important, and they concentrate on that. But the $5.1 trillion didn't go to the consumers. It went to buying bad assets. It went to bailing out banks. It went to bailing out big companies. And lo and behold, the consumer didn't end up getting this. They lost their job, and they lost their houses and mortgages, and they're still in trouble. But my question is, if you took that $5.1 trillion and said that consumer spending is good, you could have given every single person in this country $17,000. Why is it the program of both the Congress and the Fed to direct the money to the people who have been making a lot of money, instead to the people who, if you argue that the consumer needs to spend the money, I obviously don't advocate this, but I would suggest, you know, maybe it could have worked better. It couldn't have worked any worse. But what is the reason we direct it toward the banks and the big corporations, too big to fail, and we don't pay that much attention to the consumer if it's true, and I don't know if you agree with that or not, that consumer spending is an important issue?
now this tweet connects to the next video right here.
Gold is money.
No.
It's not money. Even if it had been money for 6,000 years, somebody reversed that and eliminated that economic law.
Well, it's an asset. I mean, it's the same. Would you say Treasury bills are money? I don't think they're money either, but they're a financial asset.
Why do central banks hold it?
Well, it's a form of reserves.
Why don't they hold diamonds?
Well, it's tradition, long-term tradition.
Well, some people still think it's money. I yield back. My time is up.
Now that's very interesting. We've seen how, the two were debating. We could see here XRP is in the utility. It's in the use case, one of which is to unlock dormant capital and move money like information. Massive. Can't wrap my head around the potential impact onward. Again, guys, XRP move money like information instantly, guys. Arcane Manifest, unleashing the power of supercomputers.
Today, I'm also announcing the launch of a new public-private consortium organized by the White House, the Department of Energy, and IBM to unleash the power of American supercomputing resources to fight the Chinese virus. The following leaders from private industries, academia, and government will be contributing, and they're going to be contributing a lot of different things, but primarily computing resources to help researchers discover new treatments and vaccines. They'll be working along with NIH and all of the people that are working on this. But tremendous help from IBM, Amazon, Google, Microsoft, MIT, Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute. Today I'm also...
It's all a part of the plan, guys. There you go. Now they're going to unleash supercomputers. Next tweet comes from the Bearable Bull. It has nothing to do with XRP. Move along. Now we see from this post right here, Tareen Coley is the CEO of Binance US. Previously, she was head of XRP institutional liquidity at Ripple after working for Morgan Stanley foreign exchange desk in Hong Kong and London. Look at that. I remember she liked one of Baba Kug's posts as well, so this is quite interesting. And from Boy XRP, depends on the timing and necessity. Let's wait and see what solutions they have. So
at the same time, he can begin to introduce this element of questioning whether the Fed's model works. Have we really solved the problem? If there is another crash, aren't we going to be in worse shape than we were with that one? Are we going to go to negative interest rates? Because that undermines the morality of democratic capitalism. Right. And I think he might feel compelled to take up these big questions and push hard to do something. I mean, he's a disruptor. And,
yeah.
and we need a disruptive voice on the Fed as well.
Well, moving on, what do you see to expect from the Treasury going forward?
I think we're already seeing a new emphasis on the importance of exchange rate stability and a international monetary system that provides a foundation for productive growth. So just getting the language in. It used to be Treasury would always say, we want a strong dollar. Well, if you mean a dependable dollar, yes. But let's say dependable dollar, because President Trump actually understands the impact of a strong or a weak dollar on economic performance. And he said the only thing great about a strong dollar is it sounds good, but in fact it can cause us problems as well.
Right.
So I think we'll see more of a focus. I would like to see that lead to some other initiatives. I'm doing my best, but I can't promise, and
Right.
it depends on the timing and the necessity.
Next, it comes from Jack the Rippler. Boom! One of Ripple's largest remittance partners plans to test XRP for cross-border payments this year. So guys, largest remittance partners plans to test XRP. There you go, guys. Now, I'll leave all of the links down below so you guys can investigate further and click on the articles and all of these other. Now, guys, we're to the fun part of XRP and the XRP community. Now, this is quite interesting. Crypto Man tweeted out, bit random. We could see here. So look at this, guys. Look at the so it begins, and right there the logo so it begins. Now this is quite interesting. Why is he having that symbol? It comes from Reborn Global Currency Rest update March 23. Implementation of the quantum financial system is taking place as we speak. The final steps are upon us. Can you hear?
2020. Judy note, when on the 20th of March Trump signed the Defense Production Act, Provision 3 authorized him to control the economy. In other words, Trump authorized Nazara. The mainstream media has reported that we appeared to be under medical martial law. In reality, we were on level 4 martial law so that the alliance could keep us safe while they made mass arrests, provided us safe cover for the revaluation of currencies, global currency reset and implementation of Nazara in the US and Jizara around the globe. Both banks and the stock market closed on Friday the 20th of March, not to reopen until Tuesday the 24th of March, it was believed, so the new quantum financial system could be implemented.
So the new quantum financial system could be implemented. Next it comes from Mo Othman. Many people question why I'm always using a phoenix in a lot of my symbolism. A phoenix is a mythical creature that symbolizes transformation, death, and rebirth, which is exactly what is happening to our entire society infrastructure on a global scale. Welcome to a new era, guys. Look at that, the phoenix again. There's the phoenix. Next it comes from Lord Snow XRP. From Mr. Poole, lockdown Trump, Terry, Wall Street, orange cone, light year travel. So we could see there. Those are all the tweets that he posted. So lots of stuff that he usually posts tweets and then deletes it. Wonder what all of this means, because there's so much stuff happening in today's society. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of events taking place. Next it comes from Luminous Design. 47 years, 2 years, 4 months, 15 days, 42 day. Real life 52 hours, 2 to 3 days approximately. All started with Nixon leaving gold standard by set 1971, followed by SWIFT created in 1973, plus 47 years, it's 2020. Again, guys, 2020. So we are in L1, 42 days started in March. So guys, L1, so if that's 42 days started from March, we'll still have to see what happens. Now this is going to be quite. Final tweet for today's video comes from Baba Cugs. Dear XRP community, this is my promise to you. When this is all said and done, each and every one of you will walk away saying, wow, the Riddlers were right. Watch the calendar. When this is all said and done, the Riddlers were right. So we'll have to see what actually takes place and what actually happens. But anyways, guys, like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. I'll see you guys in my next video. Hopefully you guys are having an amazing day. And yeah, guys, see ya.